What do you think? Good. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, 10/12/2017, and I'm headed into work for the day. Just filmed a 5-minute clip, and the camera locked up where I could not stop the recording. So this is what the other camera was doing. I've never had this problem with this camera, so not quite sure what's going on. Let's cut this clip and see if it saves. Okay, well, I guess we're good. I don't know what's going on with that. So just a quick recap of what I just was talking about. I went over by Luke's yesterday, and we were pretty productive. So he was teaching me kind of like the basics on how to reload, and I was able to reload 55 rounds of 22-250 last night. His setup is really badass. He's got a single press with this really cool, really badass scale system that super mega accurately, automatically measures out each charge, and then you use that to charge each round. Really badass system for precision rifle rounds and stuff. Probably not so much for bulk ammo processing, handgun rounds, 9mm, 223 or whatever. But really cool. It takes like a minute or over a minute to dispense each charge, so it takes a long time. But yeah, he showed me everything from pushing out the primers to cleaning out the primer pockets, and putting the charge in, the bullet, the crimping, all that. Really cool, man. So I had bought a die specifically for my round. So 22-250. He doesn't own a 22-250. So very cool. Worked well. Let's cut this clip. All right, so it's working. I don't know. So yeah, we went through both, or I should say, Luke pretty much went through both photo sessions from last weekend. So the engagement shoot and the family session that we did, and then made some more progress on first pass for the wedding that we shot. I mentioned it before, but the mother of the groom was really upset about the wedding photos and all that we didn't have a chance to do family formals and all that. After looking through what we did get, I mean, we nailed the formals that we got. So I gotta keep reminding myself that we literally had like an hour or less to do the entire bridal party and just the bride and groom. So we had this beautiful, badass, kick-ass venue. No time for family formals because they didn't want to see each other. So typically what we recommend is that the bride and groom see each other before their ceremony, and that allows us, if they're willing to see each other, that allows us to photograph the entire bridal party before the ceremony, and then that hour of time we can use that for family formals and then bride and groom alone time. We weren't afforded that luxury. They didn't want to see each other before, so we got to honor their request. It's their day. They hired us. They're the boss, and it is what it is. So I'm not happy that we weren't able to make anything happen with family portraits, but that's kind of like my thing. I'm old school with photos. So old school is, back when I got married, 9 years ago or 10 years ago, 2006, I think, so 11 years ago, when I got married, it was customary to set up a backdrop with a shooting bay, and then you would just funnel all of the family, all of everyone in to take photos and stuff. They don't do that anymore, but now, like a lot of these younger couples, they don't even care for family portraits and family photos. And so I go old school on their ass and just do it anyway, because I know the older patrons of the weddings and stuff would appreciate, a nice portrait of them and stuff. So I try to do that, but couldn't make it happen. So what I ended up doing was, at the end of the wedding, I just went table to table and started taking shots of every single couple that I could find. So we got a boatload of portraits and stuff. They're not all formal portraits, but you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I'm not happy either, but at the same time, we had to work with what we had. I mean, Probably thinking back, Luke and I should have split up. One of us should have ran up and grabbed any family, especially like the pertinent family, the parents, and had them run down really quick. But we did not make that happen. Guess what? We're not going to do that mistake again, ever. So, yeah, so we got 55 rounds reloaded last night. I'm really excited to go to the range and test it out and all that. So, did not tumble them, did not clean them, nothing like that. And my hands were pretty gnarly, pretty nasty from all that GSR. But I'm excited to get to the fucking range and start doing some work, if you know what I mean. Like, I've not even been able to get on paper. I went and bought some big ass targets, so wherever I hit, I'm gonna see that motherfucker. And yeah. So I'm looking to get a more powerful scope. I got a 3-9 right now. At 100 yards, I can't even see where I'm impacting. So I'm gonna get something at least a 24, maybe even larger, so I can shoot to like 200 yards and stuff like that. So that would be nice. They have these smart scopes. So it's a scope with like a camera built into it, a rangefinder. It has GPS, Wi-Fi. It streams to a smartphone app. I don't know, but they're like $600-700, and they have all different magnifications. They have, I think it even does like night vision mode. I don't know if it comes with like an IR strobe or what. I don't know, but hell, I mean, if I can get it off of Amazon and try it out for a month, return it if it's crap. I don't know. So probably maybe like next year or for Christmas I'll ask for like gift cards and stuff for Amazon, and then that'll be something that I'll play with. So this year I'll just work on mastering like the 100, maybe the 200 yard. Let's stay with 100. I don't really know what I'm doing. If I can shoot groups all day at 100 with my 9X, I'll take that. Then maybe get like an AR 500 target, which is a big slab of metal for like the 200, and then, you know, when I impact, I can ring it. That'd be cool. That'd be nice. I don't know, but and then next year I'll concentrate on like getting a scope and a whole setup. So yeah, maybe I'll get like a 24 for my 22-250, and then get like, they have like a 42 power or some shit for like my 308 whenever I get to 308. But anyway, it's fun. I don't know. It's nice to get outside and just kind of, it's a stress reliever. I don't know how to explain it, but so I think I'm gonna cut this short. I've been playing a little bit of Delta Wars on my lunch breaks and stuff at work. Doing pretty well with that. There's I've been spending like $80 a week. But what I've been doing is going through my home map. If you guys have been watching these videos, like over a year ago, I was huge into this game, and to the point where like I almost like completely lost everything on my home map, and then joined with a different team, got that team, we talked that team into coming and helping, and then we took the entire map back after we basically lost the whole thing to a bigger team. It was insane. So now I'm actually still fucking around on that map, just messing around, dicking around, but we've since like kicked some people here and there out of the team, and their maps are kind of just sitting there open. So what I've been doing is just building up my troops and stuff, and just going around and seizing those bases on old map. It's like map 238. We're now moving to map 618. So yeah. So I figured, you know, it's kind of my own fun, and then I don't have to like keep up with everyone else if I just go around and clean up all the old maps, and I'm fine with that. I mean, it's still costing money. Nowhere near as much money to keep up with the new maps and all that noise. So I'm just gonna kind of do my thing, and then it gives me some enjoyment and all that. So that's all it is. Got the electric bill for Vicky's old place. I was mining at it. $170. So that was some of that, maybe like 2 weeks of that was her still living there, and then the rest was she had moved out to her new place. So the rest was just miner. So I'm curious, like, what her last bill will be or whatever. It'll basically just be like air conditioning and then miner power consumed. But I think I'm almost done mining. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna start. Maybe I'll change the crypto report or something. Maybe just put some stats in there, like money earned through BitConnect or something. I don't know, because like it's not really feasible to mine. I mean, I'm making less than maybe $200 a month mining, and back in the day, like, that would have been awesome. But to have what, like $2,500 or something into mining hardware, you know, and then have to pay power. The problem is when you pay power, you know, you're making like maybe $100 a month, maybe. So I don't know. I still got a few graphics cards that are sitting around collecting dust. I probably should just sell those bad boys off. Fuck it, you know, be done with it. And ooh, this camera's getting warm. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this camera, but it's feeling a little bit warm in the middle. But it did save that clip, I think. So I'm gonna cut this short. I don't know what's happening with this camera. If this thing keeps seizing up like that, I'm gonna have to buy another one or something. It's so funny. I was just thinking yesterday, like, man, I've had these cameras for like over 5 years, and I still use it every day. I EDC this damn camera. So stay tuned for more. Have a wonderful kick-ass day on this Thursday. It's dry, but overcast. I don't know if we're supposed to get rain, but I should find that out so I know if I need to bring in my umbrella. Ella. Have a wonderful day. Alright, so I know it's loud, noisy, but check this out. Got 9 blades here, another 9 here still to be unpacked, and a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, just an update here. I got rid of 3 pallets worth of tapes, and this is just some stuff that came when we moved the other data center. This is some extra free ladder rack that we recovered. This pallet, those are all empty boxes. These 3 pallets are decommissioned hardware that most likely can be scrapped. These first 2 pallets are organization gear, so bins and stuff like that. This pallet those are all empty, and here's another pallet of organizing stuff. So 3 pallets of organizing stuff, 2 pallets of empty boxes, and 3 pallets of recyclables. So barely fit down this hall here. Whoop-de-woot! What's happening? Just getting out of work for the day, and lo and behold, I just was talking about my buddy Luke, and you know, basically kind of going the progressive route for the reloading and all that, and he bought a whole progressive setup today.